What's up, internet? Welcome back to Sega Break. This is Linzer22. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is already out, and if you've played it, please let me know what you guys think. Unfortunately, I don't have a PlayStation or, PS4 or PS5, so I can't really play this game, but I mean, that's fine because like I've mentioned in a previous video, I don't really like fighting games, with a few exceptions. And maybe one day I will learn to like fighting games. Although I don't want to say I hate fighting games, so let's actually scratch that out. I just don't like overly complicated fighting games. And I understand why people do, it's never gotten to me. As I mentioned in a previous video, Virtua Fighter has always appealed to me because of how simple it was. And to be honest, I didn't really know that in the past, so I never actually played it. And so fairly recently when I played, I believe it was the first one, which was a port on the Sega Genesis. And it was terrible, but I noticed there's only 3 buttons that you used. And so I played it on another system, which was an emulated version of the arcade game, and it didn't run so well because the emulation was bad, but it looked really cool, so I wanted to play this game somehow. So then I looked to see what's the best version on a Raspberry Pi that I could play, and it turned out to be the 32X version. And I started playing that, and I started to enjoy it. But honestly, I didn't give it much time. Until I played, I believe it was Yakuza 2, and the arcade game on there was Virtua Fighter 2. And I really got into that. I had a lot of fun with it. I never got good at it. My goal is still to get good at least one of the Virtua Fighters, maybe one of the first ones. But I did get a comment on one of my videos talking about this franchise, and I got some good suggestions, so maybe I will tap into the later games and see if those ones are all good. But anyways, let's get to the actual topic of today's video, and that is Sega's chief producer Seiji Aoki commented on the game, on whether or not we will see the possibility of a Virtua Fighter 6. And this was all in a Famitsu magazine, but this was translated by Silicon Era so that we could enjoy the little bit of, news. Well, he goes on to say, nothing has been decided yet regarding Virtua Fighter 6, so I cannot make any statement, but if you ask me whether I want to create it or not, I do want to create it. This title, that being Ultimate Showdown, will let us know whether there are demands and potentials for Virtua Fighter. We want to hype it up so it can connect to the next one. So there you have it. There's a possibility we could get a 6th one depending on the success of this game. Now, just from viewing from the trailers, it looks like they did pour a lot of work into it. And if you don't know, the PS4 remaster is actually made off of Yakuza Studio Ryoga Gotoku's Dragon Engine, which actually looks really good if you played any of the Yakuza games. And it features a high-definition upgrades for all the 19 fighters, arenas, and cinematics. Now, the one thing I do need to point out is that there's this really cool downgrade option that will let you play as a 90s polygonal graphics art style instead. Looks really cool. It almost makes me just want to skip most of Virtua Fighter and just play this one because it looks so cool. But like I mentioned earlier, I do not have a PS4 or PS5. Hopefully this comes out on Xbox One eventually. That would be really great. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a PlayStation 4 or 5, but I do have an Xbox One and a Nintendo Switch. So maybe if any of those get the love, I'll get it. I do know Virtua Fighter, the original one, is on the Switch, so maybe I should get that one. Well, anyways, what do you guys think about this news? Are you guys excited for the possibility of a Virtua Fighter 6? Have you guys played Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown? If you have, please let me know. Leave your little review down below in the comment section to share with everyone, so if anyone's watching this video, they can see other people's reviews. Well, anyways, I will see you guys next time. I will try to upload videos more often. Right now, I'm only uploading once a week, but I have so much more to talk about. Well, anyways, hope to see you guys again. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.